All right, welcome to Hippie Trails. So, I'm not going to show my face, and if you saw me right now, you'd be thankful I'm not. But I wanted to do here on the old pool table a box opening. So I have a couple of different ones. One, obviously, I already got a little excited over and opened it up. So, but I thought this would be a cool way to really put these things side by side to see who you think has the best stuff, because they're both, I think, right at the same price. So, so I'm just gonna kind of show you what I got here and let you kind of decide. So this is Monster Bass. Okay, I'm not sure what this red cup, I'll have to look at that later, but Monster Bass here. And, you know, it comes with a little booklet that will tell you about the lures you have and how to use it and bait sledge. So it's really cool. They always give you the coolest stickers. And I actually these were probably my favorite stickers that I've got. I like to put those on my bucket that I carry. And then they always give you this. Now, I've yet to get on to do this, but I think they have like a live on YouTube or something, and you can get on and they give away gear and things like that, and you have a number. So that's cool. I need to check that out. And these are the things that I got in this box. Okay, so we have the mushroom jig, blue. Oops, sorry. Put that in there. Okay. And usually, you know, when they give you these, it's going to go with something that you got over here. So let's take a look at these things. We've got the Slim Swims Pearl. I'm not going to take these out today, so I would assume that would work well with that. We also have the, this is a TRD Tickler Z, green pumpkin orange. Z-Man. That's actually a really good color. I like that. And white always does well for me. I don't know about you guys, but white does well. And then we have Purple Rain, Gremlin Purple Rain. I like that. Another Z-Man. So that's really nice. Really, really nice. And this is just a whole Z-Man box here. Okay. 3/8 ounce. Says color number 17, jackhammer. That's actually a really good color, that red. But this is your bladed jig here. Yep. And then we have another one in the white. This will probably be, but that's the same thing there. And then we have a Midwest Finesse Swim Jig. 5 and 32 ounce swim jig. So, yeah. So that is what came in the Monster Bass. It's the Z-Man Takeover. So it's pretty good. I think that's pretty good. Now, 6 cents is the next one. I have not opened it, so I have no idea what we got here. So let's see. Sorry, it's hard to do this with one hand. Oh, yeah, we got the Crush. Yeah. Yeah. I like that. I like that color a lot. Nice. Oh, yeah. Here's us a Deep Diver. Silent Deep Diver. I probably need to take these out, but that jerk bait is how I caught my first bass this year, was with a jerk bait. Provoke Deep Diver. Yeah, I like that a lot. 4 to 7 foot. Yep. I'll definitely be using that. I actually lost my last one. Got it hung up. Okay. Looks like we got, some crappy jig heads here. Or crappie, whichever way you say it. I'll say it either way. You never know what I'm going to come out with. 4/0 hooks. I hope you can see that okay. 5-piece in there. That's nice. Okay. Oh, I like these. Clobber minnows. If you can see that. Okay. Exclusive color. Yeah, those are great. That would go, I would imagine, right there with those jig heads that I had. These are Ridge Lizard 5.7 green pumpkin juice. That looks like it could catch fish, that's for sure. I think the bass would love those. So that's a good little pack of those. Let's see, oh, we're still digging in here. We've got the Curve. I'm gonna have to take this one out. There we go. Oh, I like that. I like that color a lot. Yeah, so it's got the curve up on the lip of that. Now, I've not used one of those before. What do you guys know about these things? I've never used that. Curve 55. I hope you can see on the lip of it. I probably should take them out, but it's got the curved lip, so that's cool. What else we still got more. I think, yeah, this is the last, oh yeah, these are awesome. I haven't used these. I have a bigger set that came from 6th Sense, but this is 3.5 panorama, and they look real, like, and they're real slim, like they're, maybe get a better look at that. They're real thin. It says flip, drop, shake. I've never used these, so I'm curious. I'm gonna have to YouTube it on how to use these, and if you have used these, have you had any luck? I do have bigger ones that came with my last box, so yeah, those are cool though. They look real, like it's super neat. Okay, so we got the 2 boxes here. Got the crappy thing, got these, got this, one set of hooks here and that. So there is your 6th Sense. Okay. That's your stuff. And again, these both cost the same thing. So 6th Sense and your Monster Bass. Which one do you guys think is the better of the two for the value? I don't know. I would have to look it up, and I will do that. I'll look these things up and maybe come back on here or something and let you know what the cost of each side ends up being if I were to buy it retail. What's your thoughts? Either way, nice stuff in either one. Now, buying these boxes probably isn't for everyone, by the way. I mean, if you're really good at fishing and you've been doing it for years, for me, the fun is going in and picking out your own stuff. But when you're learning like I am, a lot of times these things are helpful because I don't know, things. And they do it based on the season. And, like I said, like they give you the crappy jig heads. And I know that that's going to go, with what I have in my box. Same over here, they give you these, and I know that's going to go with those things. So that's helpful to me where I'm just learning. So I think that, will I continue to get these boxes? No, I won't, because I enjoy going into the store and picking out stuff. The problem is I don't really know everything. I'm learning though, and I think this is probably maybe going to be, like, I've signed up, I think, for 3 months on each of these, and then I'll probably go ahead and I'll be canceling that. But if you're new to this, and even if you're not, it's just fun getting new stuff that I probably wouldn't go get on my own. Now, while I have you on here, I want to give a shout out to a company that I just love. and it is Miss Mayfly. Shelly and I are into fly fishing now, and Shelly's got a birthday coming up here not too long, but I got her some wading boots. These are very nice. They have the felt bottoms on those, which is what we need in this area, and they're just really, really, really nice material. And they're waders. I got some pants and stuff. Just ladies, and this is for ladies only on this. Please, if you get into anything, if you want, you don't have to necessarily be fly fishing. A lot of times people like to get out and wade in creeks and stuff. Check out Miss Mayfly. They're out of Tennessee, but it is things made for women only. And it's just the fit, it fits women, you know. And I just wanted to give them a shout out because I really, really like them and I like their brand. And I know for me, trying these waders, I'm very short and it was just a mess until I bought theirs. So check them out. But anyway, that's the shout out. Tell me which box you think's the best. Thank you so much for jumping on here today. We'll see you next time. Peace.